What is happening, everybody? JT here with you again for another edition of Studio 10-4 Live in the studio. And I having an interesting day. So if it looks like I'm paralyzed halfway on this side of my face, it's because I am. It literally is. Oh man. Or is it this side? It's this side. Yeah, sorry, this side. Yeah, that's the one. Just got out of the dentist, literally. So I'll try to get through this thing and make it happen, and hopefully I don't bite my tongue off in the process. But I broke a tooth last night, and I mean it literally broke in half. And I made an appointment. Well, I got through to the dentist. They didn't make an appointment. They said call, see if you can get in. I'm like, what do you mean, see if I can get in? If they have a cancellation, I'll get in. Otherwise, I just keep trying and trying. Um, Long story short, I got in because I called 8 o'clock this morning. There was a cancellation, I guess. And I get in there, and the doc sees me, and he's like, "Man, how'd you get in here so fast?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, there's a 6 month waiting list." What? You got to be kidding me, man! But apparently not. So it is what it is. But they put a temporary thing on there now, and believe it or not, because I had the show to do today, and I got in at the appointment was at 2:15 my time. That was only an hour and a half uh, or 2 hours before the show. I said I can't pull. They're going to pull the tooth. I can't have you do the tooth today. And he's like, well, I don't know when I'll get to see you again, so we'll do a temporary, which was no easy task, man. This thing hurts, so they just numbed the crap out of me. And anyway, yeah, this one I got it. It's just the opposite on the screen, but you guys are seeing, yeah, that side. I don't know. Anyway, this is ridiculous, but I'm going to get through. So I told him you can't do it, and he said, "Well, I don't know when I'll get to see you." I said, "Well, I got to try a process again." Well, it was hell. We got through. They did the temporary, and thanks, Dan. Yeah, I appreciate that. And that's true. I have no doubt about that. I got a call from the office, and they got me in tomorrow, and they're going to pull the tooth. So, yeah. Anyway, we got a show for you today, guys. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Dougie, see you there. Stephanie's in there. John Jakes, what's going on, buddy? Miss Shannon. Tony, what's going on? Dan the man, of course, and everybody else. There's a lot of people watching. I don't see you until you drop a comment. So I know there's people out there that are watching the show. But thanks for tuning in, all of y'all, and those of you that make comments and say howdy. I appreciate that a lot. Jamie, good to have you on the show, buddy, always. And I know I keep saying this every time I see you pop up, man, but I want to get you in on the show and see what's going on in your world and how things are, especially before Matt's, okay? So let's figure to do that. Hi, Kim. First, I want to say thanks to Pittsburgh Power and Max Mileage, their product, which is their fuel catalyst that they make. You guys will be able to get a good look at Pittsburgh Power and Max Mileage and all the latest technology that they have at Mid-America, and they'll be in the South Wing again, I'm sure. Well, I shouldn't say again. Since there's no more West Wing, they'll be in the South Wing. And also want to say thanks to our buddy Evan, man. Evan's Detailing and Polishing. When it's time to shine, you need to think about Evan's Detailing and Polishing and all of their amazing products. And of course, check out Evan and all of his videos that he has posted up on YouTube and how to polish and keep things shiny when it comes to looking good. Evan's the man. And I know he's going to be busy. He'll be there at Mid-America as well with probably the latest, greatest products and helping to make sure that some of those amazing show trucks that are going to be there are up for the games that are going to ensue, which are going to be amazing, I'm sure. Oh, man. This month on the cover, if you haven't gotten yours yet, why haven't you? Is this beautiful 379, and that belongs to our buddy Mr. Mason Smith, who's in the green room waiting to come out. Stephanie shot this, Stephanie Haas, the diesel addict, and contributed that picture story for us. Mason, of course, and his story got told in the magazine, and I hope you guys got your magazines by now, because we're middle of the month. In fact, we're past the middle of the month, since there's only 8 days left of the month, or 9 days left of the month. Yeah, man, it's a short month. So, oh boy, Randy, thanks for tuning in, buddy. If you don't have yours and you want to get subscribed, go to 104magazine.com and get subscribed. And that way you can always make sure you have your magazine. I'm going to bring Mason out right now. This guy's in the middle of, where the hell are you at, Mason?
Kansas, middle of Kansas.
In the middle of Kansas, in the middle of a snowstorm, right?
Yeah. We're hoping we're at the tail end of it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's better. So right now, everything's kind of shut down for you guys, right?
A little bit, man. I mean, there's not much going on right now.
And that's just because of weather, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I think actual temperature is like 1 or 2 degrees out there, and then I think real feel we're down there around 10, 15 below right now. So
oh. Yeah, okay. That's cold. You win.
Hey, can we trade?
Yeah, I'm a 47. That's a freaking heat wave for you, buddy.
Oh man, it'd be amazing right now.
Yeah. Bryce Peterson, 9 degrees, huh? Yeah. So Bryce knows what you're going through.
He does.
First of all, as I always like to do, and want to say, and I think we had this conversation a little bit before we had you on the show, but here's the official 10-4 cover trucker edition of it. Welcome to the family.
Thanks, man. I'm stoked to be a part of it.
It's not like any other you'll ever be a part of, and once a 10-4 cover trucker, always a 10-4 cover trucker.
Oh, that's awesome.
So now that the magazine's out, and I mean, how much time have you had out on the road since the magazine came out?
Oh, not a lot. It's been pretty slow for us. It's cold. Nobody's really moving a lot of cattle right now, and man, I don't know. I've maybe trucked a couple 100 miles since it came out, actually.
I'm looking at everybody's chiming in that's got snow, so everybody's in cold weather right now.
Yeah, whale of a system.
13 in Chicago. John Jakes. Okay, everybody give John Jakes something. 83 degrees in Florida today.
Oh man, we'll take that.
That's all right, John. Whatever.
Yeah.
So tell us about this truck and how we came to know you. Did Stephanie discover you, or what? How'd we find you?
Man, so I think it probably really started back in 2020, 2019, I would say. I went to a show in Pratt, Kansas, and parked by a guy with a man, I'm going to say it wrong because I don't know my Kenworths, but a white Kenworth. And turned out his name was Trevin Walk. Mm-hmm. And got to know him, became buddies with him kind of over the years, and kind of got started helping him with his show out there in Garden City, the Sunflower Classic. And man, I don't know. I really don't know how Stephanie and him decided that my truck was the one to shoot, but she'll probably be able to jump on and tell you that better than I can. But anyway, somehow her and him got together, and she liked the truck. I guess maybe he showed her some pictures. I don't know. And it all came to be. Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna catch some shit for that one later.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, it's, you know what, it's a process for some, and more of a process for some than others to get on the cover, because it can take a while.
Yeah.
It can, and sometimes it doesn't have to. Sometimes it can just be like, wow, we love that truck, and boom, we go shoot it. But it's different for everybody. So circumstances as they are, and again, you think 2019, that far back?
So that's when I would have first met Trevin, and it was more through him that I am where I am, on the magazine. I wouldn't be on here today because I sure didn't know Stephanie, and my truck wasn't really out there on the social media platform, really.
Okay.
So
and look at you now.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I'm going to bring your truck up and the cover shoot up, and that way we can talk a little bit about it as we go through. This being one of the shots that probably was up for centerfold or cover, probably all the above, but beautiful shot. And then the trailer, what are you pulling there on the back?
It's a 2023 Wilson. We would have ordered it probably in 21.
Nice.
Is when we actually would have ordered it and had to, there's about a 2-year wait on them, I think, at the time. It's a 53-foot triple axle, so the back axle's a lift, and it's only a single axle on the back, or a single wheel on the back axle. It'd have a 3/4 lay-down jail, counterbalance in the front. I'd say the front's shortened just a little. The nose is shortened just a little bit. It's only got a 9.5-foot nose, and then you add 6 inches on the back just to get a little more weight back. And stainless front and back. The nicest trailer I've ever pulled, that's for sure.
It's pretty sweet, man.
yeah, it's a nice wagon. There's no doubt.
It is pretty sweet, and stainless is the way to go, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to keep track of. Yeah.
We actually had some guys in, I think it was in Illinois or Iowa, put a clear coat on it, and I don't even remember who it was, but boy, it's held up good.
Well, it looks great in the shoot, and I mean, not everybody gets them perfect, but you're looking pretty good there. So looks like she caught you in motion there. You're kicking up some dust, or you're just coming to a stop.
Yeah, we were rolling down the road, trying to collect as little dust as possible, but man, all the chutes were down dirt roads, and it was that was a cleaning nightmare.
Yeah, well. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yep. That was the old girl in the first trailer I ever pulled. Fun fact, both of them are 99 models. It's a 99 model trailer too there.
Well, you went back with a whole different look there, I tell you, man.
Yep. Yeah.
You sure did. You got the paint. Are those the same fenders but just painted?
No, they're different fenders.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Well, you went back with the old school quilted covered fender look, and the tank. Is the tank got it on there too, or no?
Nope, it does not.
Okay. Back end of that trailer's looking sweet. You got enough lights on there.
Yeah. They better be able to see me, huh?
So are we going to see you at the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo doing the cow loading competition?
I doubt that. I don't know.
God, come on, man. Challenge is on, buddy. You got to bring your big strap and rig on out to the West Coast and show us how it's done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get some warmer temperatures anyway.
It's in November. It's perfect, man. It was beautiful there this last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bakersfield, California. Mm-hmm.
Where at, did you say?
Bakersfield, California.
Okay. Yep.
And so do you know anything about our cow loading competition?
I don't. I don't know a thing about it.
Oh, I'd rather bring Dan on and have him explain it, especially with my mouth all messed up the way it is. But it was pretty cool. Check it out on the show report for the Trucker Rodeo. And I can't remember offhand, Dan, what did we do? January edition probably had the Trucker Rodeo show report in it. But it was inflated cows, man. It sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, it was timed. It was a race.
Yeah.
and these boys earned their money, man. Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. Uh, and the winners of our events get a beautiful rodeo belt buckle.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah, we're a real deal, man. We're the real
Yeah.
kit, man.
Yeah.
You gotta come check us out.
Yeah.
So Stephanie up to her usual detail shot stuff there.
Yeah.
I love that. Nice. Because I got plenty of these pictures I'm going to be featuring here pretty quick too. I haven't
Sure.
been able to get them up onto 10-4 and onto our social, but I will.
Sure.
Nice shot on the interior, man. I love the floor. So
Yeah.
tell me about that floor.
So that is a metal floor that is covered, got cowhide glued down to it, and then covered with bar top epoxy.
I'll be damned.
So it's pretty cool. I think there's maybe 2 of them in the world. I think me and Trevin are maybe the only guys that have them that I know of. They're pretty cool. Him and his girlfriend Jess actually were the ones that did it for me.
So what do you throw down during everyday doings? What's on top of that so that you don't trash it?
I got bath rugs in there, bathroom rugs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Our West Coast, it's all bath towels.
Bath towels.
We do. That's what we used to do, man. That's what all my buddies, all me, we threw bath towels over everything, on the floor, on the seats,
everywhere there.
Man.
Yeah, it's pretty slick. So I like the bath rug's got a little foam rubber on the bottom of them. Keep them in place a little bit.
Yeah, that's a better deal. Keeps them, grips it a little better, right?
Sure. Yep.
Now, I love that old style dash, and I love the ones they came out with after this.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it for me, man. Though this is
these
a nice setup.
These are kind of, I like them a little better, newer style, like the oh man, I don't even know when they came out, but we've got an 04 that's got the newer style dash, and they're just a little taller and just a little bit more to see over.
Yeah. Well, I'll be sitting down on them Bostrom wide glide lowriders, right?
That's right.
Now there's a nice shot right there, Steph. Good job on that one. I like it.
Maybe some of my favorite right there.
That might be it, man. I think you're right. Yeah, that's pretty slick. Might have to change the cover shot on our Facebook page and put that one in place, man. That's looking pretty damn good.
Yeah,
we'll do that tomorrow night for Friday night. Well, actually, tomorrow's Thursday, huh? Now we'll get her in there. But nice, looking real nice. What's your ambition? And introduce your wife to us.
Yeah, so my wife's Esther. She's a Western Kansas girl from out there. Short blonde, but the attitude makes up for it. So
and then always.
Oh no, it's great. She keeps me in line. I needed that. So
that's what I hear. I hear that about all wives keeping their men in line. Yeah. I used to be married. I am not right now, but I do have a wonderful girlfriend, and she tries. She definitely tries.
Yeah.
Are you going to be out and showing, and are you coming to Mid America or any shows? Anything coming up?
Man, so we're expecting a little boy here in 30 days? The 28th of March. So it kind of depends on the plans that he makes for us, whether I show up at Matt's or not. Oh no. Well,
Esther, and by the way, everybody, Esther, that's Mason's better half.
Yes.
You know what? As long as if he's taking care of you and getting you to the hospital and still talking about trucks, that's okay.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully he's been down there whispering and saying things about trucks to that baby that you got down there, and maybe playing a Jake break on the computer now and then, so he hears that.
Got to get him into it.
Absolutely. So,
man, I actually got his first truck right here. This is his first one. Got him a little cow pot here, good old 389, and this will be the first toy.
Oh, I like it. You know what? I've got one up above me somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. It's up above me.
There you go.
and that's one of my favorite model trucks up there, man. I love that thing.
Yeah, they're cool. No, man, we'll be out showing. I don't go just too far. I kind of keep it local. I like to support the local guys, and I'd like to make it out to California this November. I think that sounds like a lot of fun.
We'd love to have you. Yeah, we'd love to have you. I'm gonna pull something up here and that way see if I can get all the pictures out. Dan just sent me the picture of the cows from oh, I didn't want that. Let me just do this. Let me do this. I've got another way to do this here. I didn't know we'd be talking about it, but what's it looking like for you to get back to work? I mean, how long of a lull between end of the storm and when you can get back to it?
Man, we'll be after it hard next week. It's gonna warm up. Looks like Sunday we've got some 60-degree weather all of a sudden, and guys will be back at it. We've sale barns have been kind of shut down most of this week, and last week they didn't even have a sale because guys were getting ready for it. And I think there's going to be big sales next week. Going to be a lot of cattle moving again. So,
you know what? I mean, what's that mean? And I like to get everybody's take on things too right now. I mean, we've got a new president, new administration, new direction the country's sure going in. How's it working for you guys?
Well, I hate to get into politics, but
I mean, without being political, is it? Yeah. Are we headed down the right track here, or do you think we got a ways to go?
We're headed in the right direction, aren't we? I mean, that would be my opinion.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to one of my landlords this evening, and he doesn't like it. I'm not sure what got in his socks here, but I think we're headed in the right direction. We're watching markets. We're seeing what the cattle market's doing. It's had a lot of up in it, but I guess we're gonna see what it does from here on out. I mean, it'd sure be nice if we could, the price of fuel came down a little, and it'd sure be nice if we could get some of these tires and parts down a little bit, man. It's crazy what we're paying for tires nowadays.
Yeah, well, I mean, the bottom line is this, and it's not rocket science, and thank God we got a rocket scientist that actually is helping with this process.
Yeah.
But it is not rocket science. Get the damn price of diesel down, and everything else is going to come down. And I got to, as long as we're on this, I got to say, chicken's got nothing to do with who's president right now, folks. If you don't know that, you're not paying attention, okay?
Yeah.
So price of eggs is going to happen when we get more birds that can lay eggs. But right now, it's a whole different deal.
Right.
I got these photos here. This is some of our guys competing in the cow loading contest that I'm going to share with everybody.
This looks great.
Okay, so let me tell you how this happens, man. Okay. I'm gonna go back again, and because there's some other photographs in here too. I think that lend to this. You got, and one of our best guys that was out there, Mr. Marty Miles, that dude. Yeah, Marty's a rare bird. Let me tell you, man. Love that guy. He made it so much fun. And here it is though. You gotta take a run at it.
Yeah.
And here he is coming down the ramp, but the whole deal is you got to back up to the ramp. So we start them off at the starting line. They pull forward, backed up to the ramp, and then you got to jump out and you got to, grab some cows. And I'm going to show you here kind of what that looked like too, because I got some more photographs of that as well. And back to where we started here, running with a cow up the ramp. And there's Pete Zamora, one of our timers.
Okay.
Okay, and it was no joke. It was no joke, man. These guys, when they were done with the competition, they were done. I mean, it was. There you go. There's Chris hauling Betsy's around, and the guys had to get up there and set everything up, and it was really fun. So let me tell you,
that looks fun.
It was a
Yeah.
great time.
Yeah.
And there's the buckle. You see that?
There we go. Yeah, it's a big one. There we go.
How about that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, if you don't want to wear it, you can serve appetizers on it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right.
Well, listen,
I'll do it next year. I'll do it if I'm there.
that's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Yep.
That looks
You
fun.
bring that sweet trailer out. Hey, listen though. So you got rodeo competition on Sunday. The way we did the cow loading,
Sure.
all of the ag stuff we did on Sunday.
Okay.
And because we did stacking too. Check this out. Does this anything look like anything you guys ever used to do? That's some old school stacking right there, man. Check that out.
Don't got nothing yet.
Oh, hang tight. Hang tight. Let me get that. How about now? There you go.
Oh, bucking little squares.
Uh-huh.
There we go. I've done it a few times. Oh
yeah, man. So we had that was another game we had going on competition. We got all these guys set up and they all competed against each other and it was one hell of a deal, man. Let me tell you what, these guys that was no joke either. I mean, you know.
Are they using hay hooks or just grabbing strings there? I can't tell.
They got a hook right there, man.
There we go. Oh yeah,
he's hook.
Yep. There we go.
And that boom right there, they hook it and boom it and drop it and then go get another one. You know how it's done.
Yeah.
See, there
we don't load them quite like that in Kansas, but yeah.
Well, there's a good shot. So all the ag stuff we did on Sunday. For obvious reasons. Look at the mess on the infield on the track. So we had the cow loading, the hay boom loading guys. We had tire changing. We did this tire changing on Saturday maybe. Dan's saying these guys loaded and unloaded 48 bales in like 5 minutes.
They're getting after it.
So yeah, like I said, man, it's no joke. And I think you need to do yourself. You need to come out, but I think you might want to bring some buddies too, man.
Yeah.
Make it a family affair, and we'll talk more about this show and how it works. But it's a lot of fun, and there's just so much. Yeah, there's so much going on. It's a blast. We have, believe it or not, there's suites available at this thing too, at the track that you can put your people into and they can hang out in the suite and eat and drink and get fed and watch all the events and everything for the whole weekend. It's legit, man.
That's cool, man.
It's legit. So
absolutely.
Anyway, enough about our show, how about that, the subliminal marketing for studio or for 10-4 Trucker Rodeo.
Yeah,
it's your show. It's about you.
Hey, if you come to Kansas for our show in June, I'll come out there in November.
Oh, well, hey, wait a minute now. Let me tell you what we got going on right now. So we got Arizona first week of March.
Sure.
We got Louisville last week of March.
Sure.
We got Trucking for Kids first week of May.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm not sure where Dan and Shan are going and everybody else. We scatter about, but there's other shows that'll be coming out. And the best way for us to find that out, and I'll share this with everybody because it's always a great way to go, is to go over to our calendar, which is right there, and find out what's going on. So May, NorCal. So I'll probably be right there at the NorCal Spring Fling.
Sure.
And Hema, that's another good show. So I don't know. Wheel Jam, South Dakota. What show are you talking about now, and what dates in June?
Man, it ain't on there. It's what, June 6 and 7? Let me look here.
You need to send that over, and that way we can do something about it for you.
I think it was on there last year. It's 6, 7, and 8 in Garden City. It's called the Sunflower Classic.
I remember hearing about that show. Yeah, I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you need to get that over there. and that goes for everybody else too. If you anybody has a truck show out there, we need to know about it. Yeah, Dan said Sunflower Classic. He'll get that on there.
Perfect.
And then Steph's going to be at the Kansas show, so that's good. And Bryce Peterson chiming in again there. Yeah, that's it, Bryce. You're right, buddy. Yeah. So here's the thing, man. We have so many shows that we got to scatter ourselves out there too. It's a tough one to make it to all of them. And in this case, we got Stephanie Haas going to be out there for us. So
yeah. All right. I'll let you buy with it this year.
What's that?
I'll let you buy with it this year.
Let me slide this year, man. We'll do better next time and get out there.
All right. That'll do it.
But we would love to see you guys come on out here on to the West Coast though for the Trucker Rodeo and bring that nice looking rig. And here's the other thing, man. Being a cover truck guy, you might have some special parking available for you at the show. And if you set up yourself right, you can compete in the Trucker Rodeo and the show and shine both.
Man, you guys are going to be disappointed when you actually see it in real life.
Oh, never. No, hey, look, you know what, man? Here's the thing. People take into consideration working truck, and it's a working truck. It's a working truck.
Absolutely.
I would never be disappointed. I mean, look, if it was a show, a queen, trailer queen or something, there'd be a different expectation there. But
absolutely,
if it's a working truck, man. Dan and I were laughing. We were talking about a show years ago that I brought my truck to, and it was clean from about halfway down the stacks. The rest of the truck was all clean, but I didn't have anything to wipe down the top of the stack. So they're, tops of the stacks are all bugged up. I'm laughing about it going, but that's the way it was, man. That was one. Yeah, we work them. And our motto is bring what you got, show what you brought,
Yep. There you go.
Want to say howdy to everybody that's tuned in. Jessica, Kevin, good to have you. Anybody else I missed? Anybody in the other sides or places or wherever you guys might be? Thanks for tuning in today. We do this every Wednesday, 5:00. It's our cover truck feature show today. And now going forward this year, we're doing other programming throughout the week, and that's going to include tomorrow with our Throwback Thursday. I like to call it Throwback Big Rig Thursday. And then Friday, we'll do a little drive-by quickie show just to kind of get you in the mood for the weekend and get things going. But still haven't figured out the timing thing, especially since tomorrow I might be throwing a rain check up depending on how my face turns out with this tooth being pulled tomorrow. They told me it's pretty much going to be like I'm not going to do anything for a day, and then 2 or 3 days before it all heals up. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But typically it's going to be 3 shows a week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with Wednesday being our featured show of the week, and that is Studio 10-4 Live, the weekly update. Mason, you've been a blast to talk to, man. I look forward to seeing and meeting you in real life. A lot of times we do meet our cover truckers out there. I'm kind of the least traveled. The farthest I usually make it out is to Louisville.
Sure.
And points west. So that's tends to be as far as I get. But man, love to have you on the show again. We can certainly hang out more, and let's get you out to the West Coast for the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo in November, and that is in November. Okay.
All right, absolutely, man. Thanks a lot for having me on, and just text or call anytime.
All right, I appreciate you. I do, and congrats on the new baby. Do we know a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely. Got a little guy I have to teach to drive here one of these days,
Well, you know what? That's fantastic, man. We love our people and the families that are part of all of that. And I wish you could make it to Louisville and you'd see kind of how that goes at the Louisville booth, man. It's like a family reunion kind of thing there every year. So many people come into that booth. I don't get to enjoy it because I'm out in the in the show truck lot working and doing live streams from all over the place, but everybody else is over there. I make it. I'm there in the morning, and then I'm there in the afternoon at some point. But we hope to see you and meet you in real life soon. Take care of yourself, your family, your wife, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the road soon. Put some pictures out into the 10-4 Magazine Lounge. I don't know if you hang out there at all on Facebook.
Yep, I seen it. Yeah, for sure.
Please do. Everybody else too. Everybody, please check it out and drop some photos, man, of your trucks, of your experiences, of your stuff. That's what we want to see over there in the group. That's where it's all at. All right, Mason, gonna let you go. Take care, my friend.
Thanks, John. We'll see you next time.
All right, take care. I got to get myself off of here and put this face to rest, man. It feels like I got a golf ball in my mouth. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, what a great guy. So much fun talking to him and learning about his new upcoming family that is coming soon here within days, it sounds like. So congrats to Mason. And again, welcome to the family, Mason. You guys are gonna be around a long time, that's for sure. Everybody else, listen, thanks for Pittsburgh Power and Max Mileage, their products that they make and manufacture. Pittsburgh Power, one of the early, adapters of all the, specialized tuning and precision engine performance products and theories and mods. So definitely, if you want to check out how to get yours taken care of and running the best, get a hold of Pittsburgh Power. And of course, anybody can get the Max Mileage product anywhere and get that in there anything. It runs cars, trucks, motorcycles, freaking lawnmowers, I guess. So whatever you want, get it in there. And of course, our good buddy Evan Stagger. Evan, one of the great guys in the industry, always doing everything that makes us all look good. From the Time to Shine product line and detailing and polishing to his support of our armed force people. We really appreciate for all that he does, and his Babes and Big Rigs calendar and the golf tournament and everything else that he puts on and does for them to help raise money. Got to have a shout out to my good buddy, my good friend Brandon Chase. Brandon, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, you'll be seeing us at Trucking for Kids, and we will be there. So so great to have Brandon on the show always, and everybody be sure and look for Brandon when you see him at the show at Trucking for Kids. Kind of hard to miss, but give him a shout out. Brandon made it up to our 10-4 Trucker Rodeo too last year, so he's a dedicated supporter and fan of all that we do. We thank him for being there. So thanks, buddy. Oh yeah, let's not. No, Dan, you're right. I wouldn't let that slip. Let's do this. Let's do this for everybody. I want you all to go to the website, and I want you all to get over on the TFK Truck Show. Hello, there it is. And I want you to get that page up. And there is the beautiful flyer for Trucking for Kids 44th annual. And I want you to get clicking right there. And I want you to get registered. Go on, get registered, get her done. This is one of the best deals in town right here. And here's why. You get to go to a truck show. You get to go hang out with everybody at 10-4 and everybody that loves to hang out with 10-4. That's number 1, 2, and 3. But the cost of doing everything, man. I mean, you register to show, you're in. You get ticket, you get your truck in. You're in for the weekend. I mean, these prices are phenomenal. Drag racing, the trucks, and here's something else. Now, Dan didn't say if I could or couldn't say this because we don't know yet, but we're investigating this right now. Okay, so you heard it first here, and it looks like it's leaning a certain way. Famoso, where the show is at now, no longer in Irwindale, because there is no longer in Irwindale. I mean, it's actually getting torn down as we speak. Irwindale was an 8th mile track, and it was barely an 8th mile track because, I mean, when I say that, there was barely enough room to run 1/8 of a mile and stop at the end and get turned back around. Famoso is a 1/4 mile. a true full quarter mile, and it's sounding like the guys want to run the full quarter mile. So we will see what happens with that, but I think that's where we're going. I think we're going to go quarter mile, which is as just old school traditional bitching and badass as you can be to run drag races down a quarter mile. So if you've never been to Famoso, it is some kind of place and some kind of track, and it's going to be an awesome, awesome, awesome event. Can't wait to get down there and be first time at Famoso at McFarland, California. Go online and check them out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. They have some great pictures of great events that they've had down there. It is the real deal, and I can't wait for it to happen. In the meantime, we're looking at March down in Chandler, going to be down there for NHRDA and their drag races that are going to be going on, and the show and shine contest that Rod Pickett is the man down there putting all that together. So we'll be down there for that. I will be live streaming from there and sharing that with you guys. Still looking for sponsors. If you have interest in sponsoring Trucking for Kids, please get a hold of Dan and Shan or Tim and get your vendor location, whatever you want to get set up if you want to be a vendor at Trucking for Kids. We're looking for the big sponsors, man. We would love to have a partner, premier sponsor that helps us carry this thing through the weekend. Remember, this is all charity, folks. So everything we make at Trucking for Kids, that's all about charity. Love to have you be a part of that. Think about that. And you guys with your trucking companies, I'd love to see somebody step up and be that, you got you got a little bit of money you need to, get rid of and not pay taxes on. Give it to Trucking for Kids, man. It goes to a great place and a great charity and makes for a lot of fun. So thank you guys for all tuning in. Appreciate the heck out of you. I hope I didn't sound like I had something in my mouth there, but it sure feels like it because it's not fun right now. I'm going to go and lay back and chill for a while. So till tomorrow, if I make it somehow, if I do, we'll be on sometime during the afternoon, and we will have our Throwback Thursday program, and then otherwise Friday. We'll see you on Friday. Okay? Take care, everybody. Keep the shiny side up. JT, Studio 10-4 Live. See ya.